If you're building a business and feel like you don't have time for your family, you need to watch this video right now, because in today's video, I want to share with you how I've started to build my business to allow me to still have time with my family while also growing my business. So the first thing is time blocking both work and family time. I have a non-negotiable that between about 4 to 6 o'clock every day that I am focusing on family. And this is a very important thing for me, and I make sure that everything is built around that on my schedule. If things need to come up in that time, I talk about it ahead of time, and it's not just a last minute thing most of the time. Obviously, there's always gonna be exceptions, but I make sure that I'm talking with my wife, and then right now my kids are 1 and 3, so they're still too young to talk with them to make sure that they're okay with it as well. But as they get older, the plan will be to talk with them as well about this to ensure that I'm not taking away from them too often. But for me, it's a fairly big non-negotiable to time block that family time. Also, bedtime for us is another big one. So roughly, depends on how they're doing, 7 to 8, 7 to 9 sometimes. So sometimes I don't get too much done after bedtime, but that's something that I make sure that I'm there for my kids as well, is that bedtime. So time blocking is gonna be your very best friend when it comes to really managing the balance between work and family. The second thing is delegation. So if you're starting on your own, you're probably gonna have to prioritize things versus delegating, but I'm gonna assume that you already have people on your team. And so I wanna talk to you, those of you that have people on your team, about delegating. Delegation is not laziness. I know if you haven't done it yet, it's something that's difficult. You're used to working with your hands, you're used to getting in there and doing the work of the remodel. But if you're not actually delegating, you're gonna be stuck doing it all. You already have to go in there and make sure that the guys are staying busy. You have to make sure that the quality of the job's good enough. You have to go and sell the job in the first place, forgot to mention that. You gotta go market it as well. And you have to do the paperwork to make sure that everything was done according to that job and get paid in the end. There's so much on your plate. Oh, and don't forget about the family. You gotta have the family time somewhere. There's so much on your plate. So you need to look at the low-hanging fruit first. What are those things that you can really delegate? I bet there's somebody on your team that wants to step up, that wants to do more, and you could get them to actually be the quality inspector of the job. Make sure that everything is met according to that job, the checklist that you have for that job. And so start delegating out little pieces at a time, and this will allow you to also get your time back to be able to focus more on the business while you're at business, but also be able to focus on the family because you don't have leftover business to deal with. Although I know as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, there's always something more to do, but that's where the time blocking comes back in. And number 3, which helps me be able to keep my business in check while still growing it, is leading by example. If I'm just constantly on my phone, scrolling through social media, answering emails while I'm trying to have family time, and I get it, there's times that there's fires that you've got to put out. It's hard to completely pull away every single time, but if you're constantly just on the phone, and even me having my phone right here on the couch is actually distracting even for me, let alone for you watching this video. So let me go ahead and put it behind the cushion there.
Oh my God! Wow!
But having your phone out is gonna show the kids that that phone is a priority, that they're not the priority. And so you need to lead by example. And when you are focused on this leading by example, doing the right thing, at least for me, it's actually helped me be able to make sure that I'm prioritizing the right thing as well, and allowing myself to not be focused on work when it's family time, and to be able to be focused on work when it's not family time. Because I've set the priorities. I've started to think about, if I lead by example, what does that look like? And so if you want to build a business that's going to allow you to grow that business and have that family time and not lose your family in the process of growing the business, you need to make sure that you're time blocking. Make sure that you are actually delegating things properly so you have less work to do on your plate and lead by example. Have that focused mindset of leading by example. And so if you're a dadpreneur struggling out there right now to be able to have both the business and family time, especially that family time, let us know in the comments below. Myself and the community want to be here to help you out.